Aloha everyone, this is Lenora, Hawaii's Pickle Lady. As you know, this month for every video that we're making, January 2021, we're giving away a free shredder. But remember, you have to be a subscriber and comment on the video itself, not on Facebook. Some of you have been commenting on Facebook, but it doesn't count. So be sure you look on YouTube, okay? So today I'm going to show you how to make tomato basil soup, and this is very delicious and fairly simple to make. So first of all, I have some tomatoes. I usually use Roma tomatoes, 3 pounds of tomatoes, but you can use other kinds of tomatoes. I ran out of some tomatoes, the Roma tomatoes, so I use whatever kinds I had. So all you do is you just put it on a half sheet pan and just sprinkle it with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and maybe a teaspoon of salt, and mix it up. Put it in the oven, preheated at 400 degrees for 45 minutes. And this is how it looks. Some of it may be a little bit burnt on the sides, but it's okay. Okay. Now the next thing is, I have in this pot 2 big onions that I've diced up. I'm just sauteing the onions, and there's 2 large onions that are cut up and 6 cloves of garlic. So I'm just waiting for it to get a little translucent. Maybe it takes about 5 minutes, okay? Then after that, I'm gonna pour in the tomatoes. And this soup is so delicious. You can eat it with anything. It would be good with grilled cheese sandwiches, fresh bread, artisan bread, anything that you want. Good for lunch too, okay? So I think that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna pour in all the tomatoes. Okay, all the tomatoes go in. If you roast it, it brings out the flavor more. It's really good. Now the tomatoes are in. Now I'm adding a can of tomatoes, canned tomatoes. It's a 28-ounce can. And then I have here 1 quart of packed basil leaves. And I like Thai basil. I like the taste of it, but you can use other kinds of basil too. The problem you might have is finding the basil this much. But I was able to get a good deal, so I bought them. And then there's 2 quarts of chicken stock. Okay. And then I have 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme leaves. And thyme is hard to find and it's quite expensive, so you might just, if you can find it, you can freeze it. That's what I do. And then I just take it out as I need it. And that's all you gotta do, is you gotta mix everything up together, and we'll let it cook after it boils for about 40 minutes. And then after that, we'll grind it up. And that's it. The soup has been cooking 40 minutes. So you can see it's still, a lot of the leaves are not ground up. So I'm gonna grind it up in my blend tech. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit. It's kind of hot, so you don't fill it up too much because it'll expand and might get all over the place. But I'm just gonna do a little bit for you, and I'll do the rest later. So I put it on here and put the cover on. And then I just blend it on low. And let's see, this is the consistency right now. And so we're gonna taste it. And now we're gonna taste it. So let's pour it in some bowls. And some people top it with some sour cream if you want. Okay, and you all are familiar with the official taste tester, Austin.
Hi guys.
Okay, so here we go. Let's try it and see what you think. And you never had this before, right?
I've never had of it, or I've never heard of it either.
Okay.
There's a lot of basil. I can taste a lot of basil. I've never had a lot of basil in a soup, a tomato soup at least. It's really good though.
Good. Okay, so remember, if you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, do so that you can get in the drawing. And comment. You have to comment on YouTube, not on Facebook. So thank you for watching. Mahalo.
Bye.